Well, welcome to my channel. Today is collaboration day, so in the description box you will see other recipes, links directly to the channels who are also making delicious foods for you to eat. Today I'm going to make sweet potato dinner rolls, something that can go with pretty much every dinner and sometimes lunch as well. These are a very interesting recipe indeed, and as you can see, absolutely delicious as well. Okay, come on, less talking, more cooking, let's get on with it. Right, and there you have it. That's our ingredients for today for our sweet potato dinner rolls. Right, firstly I'm going to peel and chop my sweet potato, combine that with the milk and put that on to boil. Right, there's your sweet potato all nicely chopped up, ready to go into the saucepan. Right, once you've got them into a saucepan, add 135 mils of milk. And you'll want to cook these on a very low heat for around about 15 to 20 minutes until the sweet potato is soft. Right, while we're waiting for the sweet potato to finish, which is just about done, I'm just cooling it now, we can start our yeast off. Take a teaspoon of sugar, your 50 mils of warm water. Just dissolve the sugar. Now that's dissolved, we can add in our yeast. There we go, and we'll give that a stir. And we're just going to leave this until it starts foaming. There you go, there's your mashed sweet potato. As you can see, it's still steaming a bit, so let's give it another half hour to cool completely. Now that our sweet potato is cooled, we can add it to our bread maker's bin, or if you're using a stand mixer, into your bowl. Your mixing bowl. And 2 tablespoons of sugar, just plain white sugar. Now our 4 tablespoons of melted butter. There we go. Right, now our 2 beaten eggs. They can go in there. And of course our foaming yeast mixture. I'll give that a bit of a stir before we put that in. There we go. Now we're going to put in our flour, and we're going to mix the salt in with the flour before we add it. So 4.5 cups of flour plus 1 teaspoon of salt. Now I'll add my flour. Whoops. And that's all our flour in there. Now we can pop this into our bread maker, and we're going to set it to knead. Right, now I'll set it to knead, which on my bread maker is number 14, and press start, and we'll just let it do its thing. And I highly recommend that you do buy a bread maker. They are cheap as chips and they take all the work out of kneading. Okay, the dough's not quite as smooth as I would like it, so I'm going to set it to knead again for about another 7 minutes. Right, I've got a lightly floured board here ready to go as soon as I get the dough out of the bread maker, and I've got a bowl here as well which I'm going to put a little bit of oil in because we're going to put the dough in there for its first rise. Right, that's finished, so dough can come out. Right, I'm just going to shape it. I don't want to overwork it, but it looks absolutely brilliant. Let's pop this in the bowl, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to leave it for an hour and a half or until it has doubled in size. Rightio, let's have a look at this. It's definitely more than doubled, so let's get it out. Just get this air out of it. Now, we want 15 rolls out of this, so we want to cut this into 3 even parts, and then cut each of those 3 even parts into 5. So I'll just get a that's better, and that's pretty good. So now you can weigh the entire batch of dough and then divide that by 3 and weigh it, but that's pretty good actually, just eyeballing it. Now we'll get one of these and we'll separate that into 5. Right, and here's my baking tray here. I've got some parchment paper in there, and that's where we'll be putting each of our 15 pieces of dough ready to bake. Well, firstly ready to rise and then to bake into our dinner rolls. Right, now we're going to roll these into little bowls like this, and you can do this by pulling from the centre and tucking underneath. Alright, and then pinching it and then rolling it on a board like I'm doing at the moment, and there you have it. And just keep doing that till you get 15. There we are, here's our 15 beautiful sweet potato dinner rolls. I'm going to cover these and leave them for about 45 minutes to let them double in size again, and then we'll bake them. Right, I've let these proof for about an hour and they are almost ready. I would say I'll give them another 15 minutes and then we'll pop them in the oven. Right, they're bread rolls, or sweet potato rolls. I've got about another 4 minutes to go. Meanwhile, I'm going to make a glaze to go on the top of the rolls. This is about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of honey to that as well. Then we'll pop it in the microwave for around about 15 seconds. And that's what it looks like when it's been in the microwave. And I've just had a taste. It's absolutely yummy. Right, let's get these bread rolls out of the oven. Well, that's what 18 minutes looks like. These are just absolutely gorgeous. Wow. I do love these. I'll do each of these and then we'll come back because I think we need to have a tasting somehow. Right, don't they look absolutely stunning? I'm going to put these on a cooling rack and then we're going to have a tasting. God, absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's have a little taste of this one, shall we? I was going to put butter on it and then I thought, no, I'll just have it as it is. Yes, beautiful. Well, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to have a look in my description box because there is a list of other collaborators who've cooked lots of other yummy things for you to try. And I will catch you on my next recipe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.